Hello everybody and welcome back to the SMP server with me in your face. Whoa, that's too close. Yes, so we are on the SMP server once again, episode 3. I have a lot of stuff ready for this episode, and hopefully I can get all the recording done and everything good. But I want to do some work this episode on my base area, my secret base area. So basically all I've got to it so far is the storage system. And I have 2 farms already in mind that I really want to build this episode. I'm saving this skeleton spawner for Rex to help me with, because he said he had a really cool design that he wanted to build with me, and we could do some recording together and stuff for that. But I have 2 farms I want to make. Ow! The first one is a wheat farm, and the other one is a pumpkin farm. But before we do those, I want to show you some work back at spawn. Alright, so as you can see, yes, I've been doing a lot of work on the spawn scoreboards, and just how they were by themselves looked okay, but I decided maybe to try to connect them together would look really nice, and I think it turned out pretty good. So this is what I've been putting all my time into recently. It's coming along very well. I think I should actually put some trapdoors there. I missed a bit, but I'll get to that later. Maybe I'll time-lapse some of this, if I have the time though. With everything else I have to record, I might not have the time to do that. But tell me what you guys think about having it all connected, and yeah. Also, I wanted to try... Oh right, someone made a fireplace over here. Guess I should put my armor back on now. This is really cool. Don't want to break any of the blocks that are right next to it, but I think what it is the armor stands all get shoved into one spot, and then they're on fire and in water at the same time. Kind of how you used to be able to do the trick with minecarts that would be on fire. Oh, and check this out. Someone's put in their banner now. Rex did. I like that one. Looks like Saturn or some kind of planet, which is really cool. And these steps I made, I'll actually show you how to do this later, but these are my floaty steps. Floaty stairs. I can show you how to do that later. These arches though, Zintek is working on, and they're looking pretty good. He's got red on this side and then green on that side with emerald blocks. But down this way is Impulse's game, and I've been practicing this. Not that great so far. I did have one really amazing round that stood out. I got 17, but then all the other times I've gotten like 4. But I think I want to try this once on camera and see if I can do better than 4, which is what I got during the stream. Okay, so all you need to play the game is a bow and some arrows, preferably a stack, but there's only 54 left. I think I'll come along and restock some arrows in there, because I have a few. Once I make that skeleton farm though, it should be no problem. Oh yeah, my score's still up there, 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 10. So these bottom ones go by 10, and these top ones go by 1. So to start the game, well, first you reset the score, and it kind of goes along really awesomely, and then you just hit start game, and yeah. Alright, so yeah, 15. That's pretty good, I think. I'm happy with that. But you guys might have noticed, maybe not, kind of quiet, but I changed the noise that it makes for impulse when you get a point. Sorry for the broken sentence there. Every time you get a point, it's going to play this little tune, which is actually the noise that it would make, or at least used to make, when you would follow them on the, well, follow us now, I guess I should say, when you would follow the SMB on their Twitch account whenever a new follower would come along. Then that's the noise it would play instead of the Mario noise it plays now. I think I like that one a little bit better. Looks like someone didn't wire this part up yet, though. Maybe I'll do that later, but I don't want to mess up anything here. I have to say, this thing is just crazy awesome. I mean, it makes me want to start on my minigame. I actually do have plans for one. It's going to use minecarts as well. It's going to be different than this, though. This is really cool. But mine's going to be using minecarts, but it's not similar, so it's not like a steal on this idea or anything. Plus, I've had the idea in my head for a while now, anyways. I'm going to head back to spawn, though, and take a look in my nether hub toilet, because I think somebody dropped off some supplies in there for me. Some donations. Indeed. Whatever he said. Alright, so let's take a look into my toilet and see if there's been some donations. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is a lot of quartz and a lot of andesite. That's probably actually enough for the whole nether hub, quartz-wise anyways. Oops. Oh my gosh. Did you guys remember in my last time-lapse, or in my last video, in the time-lapse someone was harvesting a ton of wood? I guess they donated some of that. Oh, that's so awesome. Thanks a lot for all that, Syntac. That's going to be really helpful. I'll be able to start on the nether hub pretty soon, actually. I think that might be my next project to start, although I kind of like doing multiple projects at the same time, because then if I get bored of one of them, I can swap to another, and some projects require more grinding and stuff, and then others are more like intense work where you have to think about what you're doing as you do it. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to my secret base, then we're gonna start work on the 2 farms that I have planned. Alright, so one of the farm designs is a wheat farm, and it is very compact and very efficient. And it's actually made by a good friend of mine who goes by the name of Mr. Soizescenter. So you should definitely go check out his tutorial on this, because it'll explain how it works and everything a lot better than I can. I'm just going to build it here off camera, I think, because I don't have the design all down perfectly. But it basically relies on a burnout clock, causing these dispensers to fire bone meal incredibly fast into a wheat crop. That'll be right on top of this block right there. Alright, so I've pretty much got his design put down here. I'm just going to make a few modifications to it, just so it fits my needs a little bit better. So normally you would have a lever on the side of that block, but I'm just putting it here so it's a little bit further away. And I'm also going to have this area enclosed, because that's how the farm works, is on light updates. Let's see, where's my hoe? Alright, there we go. I think I need to put actually a block there. Let's put one right. Yeah, so no light gets in. Go ahead and replace that block too. Alright, looking good. Now all the wheat that will grow there will fly out and around here. And, oh man, this is going to be crazy. Yeah, Marvin's posting about all the emeralds he's got. We're going to be so rich with this awesome paper farm now. I'm going to put in like a little piston door here, because for the farm to work it needs complete darkness. And so when you're in here, I'm going to put like a, let's see, we need to just put a pressure plate down. I'm just going to make this whole area wooden, I guess. Well, actually, no, the floor, let's make it a different color. And let's put in pistons right here. And you can see that this farm, once I jump back here, is actually really small. It's, yeah, you should definitely go check out his video. I'm going to put the link for that in the description, so make sure to go see that. Let's see. Let's take redstone from this, though. Oops. Alright. So, let's put some redstone just like this. And then whenever we want to be in the farm and have it on, we can just stand on this pressure plate and it will close behind us. Let's do dark oak here. And finish up this little area. Actually make it all symmetrical. I'll work on this area later on, but yeah, it'll be like this, complete darkness. Plant your crops, and then when you're done you can just leave. Well, you have to flick on the lever. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. And for the water source, I'm actually using this water stream right here. It's at the right height to work. So yeah, that's one of the farms. I can't actually test it out right now, but this is perfect because we have a skeleton farm over there, and this farm uses a lot of bone meal. It's going to need a lot in these dispensers eventually. And right now I have like none, so we'll be able to test that soon. Hopefully Rex will be able to help me build this skeleton farm pretty soon, because I'm really anxious to work on this thing. Get it done. At least set up a system for just killing them, so I can get lots of bones for now. But for the second farm, it's actually a design that I came up with, and it's a pumpkin farm. So let me just hollow out this area so I have some room to work with, and then we can start building it. Alright everybody, so I'm taking a break of mining this pumpkin farm area out for a little, because Rex has actually come over and we're going to start work on the skeleton farm. Or actually, we'll finish it up probably.
It's already started.
Yeah, it's already pretty far along actually. But he has a really cool killing system that even gets the armored ones, right?
Yes, it does.
So that's gonna be
So that will make it so we don't have to hit the armored ones with a sword afterwards, which is really nice. So currently we have just a skeleton spawner in a box, and they fall down. And the box is big enough so that we get maximum efficiency from the spawner. We get the least failed spawns. The only failed spawns are going to be, we're going to have a couple blocks up here like that. And what that does is it prevents the skeletons from spawning on top of the spawner and clogging up the cap, because we don't want that happening. And then Duke also made it so they, let's go swim down here.
Yeah,
when they fall down, they actually will swim all the way up.
And I'm pretty sure at this point right here they're out of the range. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's like
I know it's
14?
17. It's 17 total, with the spawner being the center one, so that's 8 blocks out.
It's right in that wall. That's one.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Okay.
I think it is. Alright, so we are going to get to work, and we are just going to work on getting this spawner room looking nice and tidy, and maybe just fix up the shaft a little bit, and then we'll get back to you again when we're done.
Yeah, right now this is like the... this, like, look at it from this angle right here. This looks so messy.
Yep. Alright, we have some cleaning up to do.
Yeah, alright, we'll be right back. Alright, so we've gotten a little bit more work done. Prettied up, well, not really prettied up yet, but got the whole area mined out, and the skeletons are going to funnel down over here this way instead of the other way. These all need to be source blocks. Right now we're going to swim up really slow. But yeah, they're going to funnel up over here, and then the killing chamber is going to be right beside this, like right here. Right where this pumpkin I just placed is. Not that one. They'll drop down there, and then all the chests for sorting out the items are going to go over here. And yeah, it's coming along pretty good. And we're using some like fancy item sorting stuff, which I'm terrible at, but Rex knows what he's doing, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a set of chests for bones, and then a chest for arrows, and then a set of chests for just like armor and stuff that these guys drop. So any leftover stuff really gets put into these chests, and then even we could also have maybe even like a thing that automatically sucks the bones out and puts them into like an automatic crafting room, which it sort of like dispenses them on you, and then you craft them into bone meal, and then the bone meal gets automatically piped to the nano farm you have over there.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Alright, so I guess we'll get back to work. Alright, so Rex and I did some more work, but he had to leave, and I'm not sure when he'll be back on, but we'll be working on this off and on together. Maybe get some more recording done, but I've started hollowing out this area for my pumpkin farm. Uh-oh. I think Impulse was AFK and he got blown up by a creeper. Ooh. Ouch. Alright, so we're going to use a design that I came up with. Actually, let me grab the resources up here. Got them right. Where did I put my slime blocks? Here they are. You need redstone blocks, you need pistons. I'm going to need to make some more. I'm just going to show you one of these on camera. It is very easy to make. And I'll be having a tutorial come out for this design really soon too, so then you guys can know how to build it. Well, I'm kind of showing you right now, but anyways, you would have the pumpkin seeds on these 3 spots. You need a water source block somewhere, like here. I'm not going to put it now though because it would fall down. Then right here, place piston, place a slime block. Oops. 4 down the side, and then on top you put a redstone block, and that's all there is to the design. And when a pumpkin will grow from either a stem here, here, or here. Oops, I need to make the ceiling 1 block higher. Gonna have to do that everywhere then, I guess. When a pumpkin grows right here, then it will instantly harvest, and basically you can also have these flipped around, mirrored, and then pumpkins will be able to grow here, here, kind of zigzagging downward. And then I'm just going to extend this dirt platform, and underneath a hopper minecart will be going. So I'm going to do some more work on these, and I'll be right back.
Alright, so we have done quite a bit of work since our last cut. Duke has been doing quite a bit of work here around his secret base. As you can see, it's looking quite a bit nicer. And he's also built some other things here, so I'll let you show those off.
Alright, so over here we have a 3x3 door design that's like really cheap. Unfortunately it's a bit glitchy, but it gets the job done. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you can get like stuck in it. And then over here we've set up the killing system, and then over here is the pumpkin farm, which is pretty much up and running now. I think I just heard one go. So the hopper minecart goes around underneath and it'll pick up any pumpkins, and then when it goes by the hopper, it'll drop them off. I think one just went in, yeah. And yeah.
It's a pretty cool. Yeah, it's a pretty cool design. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I mean, I've seen some like it, but it's so simple. It's so cool.
Yeah, I can't believe someone hasn't thought of this before with the slime blocks, but just a bud switch, and then it grabs the dirt too.
Oh, and for those of you who are watching my video, you haven't seen how this thing works. Basically, when a pumpkin grows on that piece of dirt, it will update this piston, and since that redstone block is there, it's just going to, like this piston slime block redstone block, it's a little bud switch, and then it's going to extend and then retract basically. But when it extends, these slime blocks are also going to be pulled up, and that's going to pull up the piece of dirt as well and automatically harvest the pumpkin. And it's so simple, and it's like tileable like this in like a zigzag pattern, and it's pretty cool.
I can show it real quick too. So it just grow right there, it just pops off instantly.
It's pretty cool.
And then,
so as far as the skeleton farm goes, we have now completed the killing chamber here, as you can see. We have not hooked it up to the chest yet with the sorters, so we're going to be doing that next. But right now they spawn like they did before and go up underneath and then come up through this tube, so we should be seeing some soon. There we go. And then they will be carried up, and they fall down into this chamber here and take a bit of fall damage, and that's just so they're damaged a little bit. And do you have any health potions on you?
No, I don't actually.
Okay, I don't. We forgot to get those. But basically, I built a little redstone device that what it does is when you step on this pressure plate, it will do two things. It's going to dispense lava above the skeletons' heads and push out a piston that puts a block on top of the lava. And what that does is it stops any more skeletons from falling in. And then what we can do is we can actually hit the skeletons, and their head will pop up into the lava, and then they die in the lava. And what's cool about that is if a mob dies from environmental damage within 5 seconds of you hitting it, it will still give you XP. So you can hit these guys and they'll go up into the lava, and they'll still give you XP even though they're dying from the lava. And that will actually kill ones with armor as well because there's lava, so it will just do immense amount of damage. We don't have to control how much damage it's doing to the skeletons.
If you punch them and then hold a looting sword while they die in the lava, would you get the looting effect?
I don't know. We should try it. I don't have a looting sword.
Yeah, neither do I. Once we get one, we should test that though.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but this thing works like a charm.
Yeah, and you can also use a health potion, and instead of killing the skeletons, it's just going to pop all their heads up into the lava, so they just die from the lava. So we're going to get to work now, and I'm probably just going to put in some hoppers and droppers and hook up the item collection system here to the chests, and then we'll have some storage as well, and then I think we're going to be all done.
Alright everybody, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching though. I had a lot of fun working on this with Rex, and it looks like he's AFKing here. Maybe he started setting up some of the item sorting stuff here. But I have lots of stuff in store for next episode, and I actually did go ahead and make this tutorial, so you guys should check that out too now if you haven't seen it already. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Alright, bye-bye.